Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome to the edition of Manchester. Alright, what's going on today? If you recall from the previous episode, we were working away on getting our animals all good and ready to go. And right now they do have quite a bit of... quite a bit of mixed rations actually, so they are good to go for the time being. Now I asked people on this map what they would like to see, and a couple people said they'd like to see some forestry. So I'm going to try and oblige right now for that. So first things first, we need a chainsaw. Chainsaws are good. Actually, you know what we should do? We could... I wonder if we can do that. Probably don't have enough money for it though. How much is the actual... how much is the Scorpion King? $317,000. This guy is just unloading the combine, which is currently harvesting some soybeans. I'm just gonna let it do that, and let's see, what do we have here? Let's take a look at what we have in our stores, and maybe we'll be able to make barley. Can we make enough money from barley? I wonder. Probably not, but it's a nice thought. I would have to sell quite a few. Let's see, barley, country trade, seed mill, 1473. Nope. Country trade, and where is that? Let's see here, country trade. We could do that. Actually, maybe what we'll do is we'll just do it like this. We'll do it. We won't do it that way. We'll move towards that, but I don't think we're gonna need to do that initially. All right. So what we're gonna do is there aren't many good chippers, and this is. I know this is slightly unrealistic, but it does make your life a heck of a lot easier. Let's go for the default color and back, and we'll grab a chainsaw as well. The Husqvarna. I'm always all about the Husqvarna. Alright, and we need to reset that right there. Yes, good. Excellent, good. Where is it reset to? I always forget. It's always in the yard, but it just seems like I can never actually find the exact location of it. Oh, there it is right there. Apparently it was right beside us. Funny enough. Perfect. So this tractor should have enough horsepower for this thing to work properly, and we have a trailer on the back, and let's just verify that it does actually take wood chips, because it's not the standard in-game trailers. It should. Yes, it takes wood chips. Good. Alright, so let's go find a forestry area. There's one way back there. And let's go do some forestry. Now this is probably isn't what you guys were thinking when you guys asked for some forestry, but I don't know. I could get into the whole Scorpion King and the make wood chips and all that jazz, but I just it doesn't appeal to me a crazy amount. So we're gonna do a little bit of forestry because I did ask, and you guys said you'd like to see some forestry, so I figured. Might as well do a little bit of it at least, because people did ask for it, and I did ask to see what they would be interested in. And I believe, let's see, can I actually cut down these trees here? Let's see. I keep forgetting you can't run with chainsaws. I remember the very first time I figured that out, and I'm like, you can't run with a chainsaw? Can I not cut this down? No, apparently I cannot. Huh. Really? It seems like, looks like you can though. Alright, maybe you can't cut that down. It totally looks like you can. Oh, there we go, there's one. Yeah, it totally seems as if you can cut down that tree, but I guess you can't. There we go, let's get that one cut down there. Really? You just slid down, that's all you did? I can't believe that. What about this tree? Can I cut down that tree? No. This one? No. This one? Probably. Oh. This is, I don't know why this is so tricky to do this. It's like it shouldn't be this difficult to figure out whether you can cut down a tree or not, but apparently it is for some reason. Alright, there we go. Apparently there's gonna slide. Alright, whatever. Forestry. It's not nearly as OP as it used to be. If you remember when it first came out, it was really bad. Like, you could just do anything with it. Let's put the differential lock on. It's on. Let's go ahead. Get that. There we go. A little bit of hardcore chip in there. Is it overpowered? Yes, of course it is. But it's the it's how it's going to work out for chipping. Oh, that's full. That's like 2 trees. Excellent. Yeah, so some people ask me for some forest-related stuff. So this is, I don't think I can cut down any of these. Oh, I can cut down that tree? That's going to be a pain to get to, so let's not do that one. No. Nope. It's so strange that you can't, like, I guess they have to be a certain size, but it doesn't make any sense. Like, you'd think you'd be able to do it, but I guess not. What about this tree up here? Watch this one work and make my life impossible. Alright, there's a big tree up here. What about this one? That might be too far up. You know what I should get, actually? There's actually a mod called the Mountain Goat, and it actually might work really well for some of this stuff, because it is so mountainous on this map. Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. We'll work towards getting a Mountain Goat, which is a mod that came out not too long ago. And we'll see what we can do. Maybe we'll get that, and... What's going on? That's so strange. Apparently he's trying to drive through the fence. Let's get that guy out of there. There we go. Now I have to go ahead and find that. I think it's up there somewhere. And I think it was this one up here. I can't honestly tell. Yeah. Perfect. Alright, so we have a full load now. Now I need to go ahead and find out where the chips actually go. And I want to say, let's double check the map here for a quick second. Where would it actually be? Slurry Pit, Freight Yard, Lumber Yard. I'm assuming it's going to be down by the Lumber Yard, but let's just double check, because you never sure about you can never be too sure about these things. Alright, let's get out of cab here. Head down to the Lumber Yard. Alright, so I'm going to read a couple comments from the one of the previous episodes. I keep forgetting to do this because my phone's usually in the other room, but I should I'm going to do it today. Carter says he's from Dupree, South Dakota. I guess that's what it's supposed to be. Oops, let's not do this way. He's from Dupree, South Dakota. And let's turn off that chipper because we don't need it on. There we go. And apparently the fields are really bumpy in South Dakota there, and it does. And it feels like you're a bobblehead apparently when you're driving a Terragator. What does he say? He has actually a pretty big comment. Let's see if I can get it all in here. Yo, Ian, I'm from Dupree, South Dakota, and the fields are really bumpy. And it feels like you're in real life. You're a real life bobblehead. My uncle owns a Terragator. We move at 30 miles an hour, and we can do about 150 to 200 acres if the fields aren't rough. Because one time we lost a sprayer boom, but our mechanic was able to fix it. Yeah, some places it's really, really, really bad for what the fields are like. That's for logs. We don't have any logs. We have the chips. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of chip in here. And this is so much easier. I was messing around with the dolly trailer earlier on today, and it is so much more difficult with a dolly trailer with the or the turntable axles, whatever you want to call them. Oh, we can actually dump it right there. Let's see how much we got. 16,000. Whoa, we're not getting any money for that. Is that just a storage area? Okay, that may just be a storage area. And maybe that is the actual... Well, that's strange. Why would they put that right there? Okay, so that's not the sell point. That looks like it's just the storage area. Alright, and that right there, beside, that we just drove past, is actually, whoops. That is actually the storage area, or the actual sell point. Alright, let's do this. Let's just do a little bit of a UE here, and that will probably make our lives a lot easier than trying to... This track doesn't have a very good lock. Some of them have a really good lock. I feel like Grant from Scottish Gaming Guys now. And he always talks about the lock of different tractors. Alright, so there is another tipping point. So we got 16,000. Let's see what we end up with. Yes, that's the actual sell point. Nice. So that's what Carter was saying about the Terragator. Rally Prentice says the K100 is not a bullnose. He's right. I would honestly have to double check that to be me 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it's not a bullnose just because the style it is. It's actually not the proper style for a bullnose. Can I cut this tree down? Oh, I actually can. I'm gonna have to go around and fix all these stumps now. Jeez. I don't know where the chainsaw is anymore. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know why they just kind of slide off. That's really strange. No, can't cut down that tree. It's the forestry area. You know, it makes sense to be able to just do some forestry around it. Technically, if we were good foresters, we would probably reforest the actual place as well. But apparently I'm not. Actually, the reason why it doesn't bother me if I don't put them back is because what actually happens is when you cut down trees, this map is fairly laggy, so well, it can be really laggy on some other PCs. It's not too bad on mine, but I definitely notice it. When I first booted it up, it was pretty bad. So, and I think that's partially due to the number of trees on here. So Rally Prentice just says the K100 is a regular cab over. It's not actually a bullnose. And I believe the difference is because with a bullnose, it actually has like a little bit of an extra nose on it. It's not just flat in the front, so I believe that's the reason why it's not. Whoa, what the heck happened there? I just like climbed up a tree. Like, what the heck? I've never experienced that before. I haven't done much forestry, so that probably doesn't help either, but that's what Riley was saying. Tristan says, where did you get that mod? He's asking about an old episode of Minecraft, and he was asking where I got the mod from. I'm assuming it looked like he was asking about... let me just go into cab here, it'll be easier. He was asking about, it looked like the... there we go. It looked like he was asking about... Let's see if we can't get around here. There we go. It looked like he was asking about the mod Tinker's Construct, and apparently we're full already. So he was asking about Tinker's Construct, and that particular mod you can get, I think there's actually a website you can get it from specifically, but I got it from the Tech World 2 pack, as I mentioned in the comments to him. That's where I got it from specifically, at least. There are some other places you can get it from. Basically, almost every mod pack these days does have Tinker's Construct in it because it's such an awesome pack. So that's what he was asking about. Lars says, I thought it was Manchester like Manchester City or United. And actually it's not. He was commenting on this map saying it's kind of strange because the name of the map is not necessarily, it's not British, which is slightly misleading. And I agree. It's actually not a British map, although the name itself is slightly misleading in the sense that you think it would be. Alright, 1 second. Coffee break. Lovely warm coffee. Alright, let's see. There's probably a couple other trees we can get in here. And let me know. So some people, the people who asked for forestry specifically, is this what you had in mind? Or if you had something else in mind, let me know. I'm sure you had something else in mind other than this, but I can't afford the Scorpion yet, or else I would go around with a Scorpion and do the same thing. There's that tree, that's good. And there's another tree over there we got. Can we get this tree here? Probably. Yes. It's so strange. I don't know what the deal is. Like, this kind of like, you cut it and then it just like pops off to the side. It's really strange. There we go. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, so I got that tree right in front of us, and it's just standing up there. There we go. And we have that tree just to the right of us. And let's see if we can't get that one. This is why the Brooks is so overpowered, by the way. There we go. Because what I'm doing right here is probably not what not what the original intention of this map was. Let's get that one we cut down over here as well, like so. Bam. Nice. Hopefully, by doing this a little bit, we'll actually get a little bit of the FPS issues under control. It's not too bad on this map, but it can. I'm sure because it seems like there are tons and tons and tons of trees on this map. So, actually, taking some of them out is probably a good thing, to be honest with you. So, it's funny. I was playing 2013 earlier today, and whoops. I was playing 2013 earlier today, and I totally forgot about how amazing the in-cab sound is in comparison to what it is right now. It's so different, because in 2013, like, even when your tractor's like full throttle, it's still quiet, which is awesome. Whereas in this game, like, if this tractor's full throttle, what am I stuck on? Oh, how on earth did I get stuck like that? Really? That's not what I expected at all. Alright, can we get off that? Whoops, I guess I thought... Let's grab that. And... apparently I'm just missing the pickup point. There we go. And apparently I just did the same thing. Nice. Smooth, Iain. Real smooth. Jeez. There we go. Alright, so let's just back up like this. Apparently I just learning how to drive for the very first time. Oh, the actual trigger's pretty big too. $67,000. Nice. All these trees are conveniently placed around the lumber yard, so this makes my life a lot easier. Alright, so we'll do probably one more load and then we'll go from there, I think. Alright, so let's go and move back to the forest where we were just in and take out a few more trees. I don't know what happens, like, once you actually take out the trees and just the stumps are left, I don't know how that affects the game, or if it affects it at all. It'd be interesting to find that out, actually, to see if it makes a difference if you leave the stumps there or not. Yeah, that would be kind of interesting to see how that would actually work. So if it's going to jump, let's just turn this guy on here. And let's just assume that it's going to slide towards it, because that would be awesome. It would save ourselves a little bit of trouble, I'm sure. Let's see if it actually works that way. Not quite. I thought it'd be just a... Oh, that was one. Okay, perfect. Apparently we only needed one tree that time for that to be a full load. Alright, let's go get lined up again. Let's go in cab for this. There we go. Excellent. Yeah, it's really strange. Actually, someone was asking about Track IR, and there actually was someone found a workaround for Track IR for Farm Sim, apparently. It's in the FS-UK forums. From what I understand, David Oldfield was mentioning the fact that there was some sort of workaround. I don't know what the workaround is specifically, but he was saying it actually works, so it's kind of cool. GT Farming, Greg says, I'm not Canadian, but I get the Tim's quote, Horton's quote. This is good. Chad Harris asks, where did you get the OEB weight from? And Greg says, I got it, that I was gotten from fs-uk, and it was indeed gotten from there. That's where I get most of my mods from. That or Mod Hoster these days, so both of those places are pretty solid. Alright, let's head back to the farm, because we've taken out quite a few trees. And we did a little bit of forestry today. We made a little bit of money, pretty quick, easy money. In-game money, at least, if you think about it, which is kind of funny. Jeffrey says, great video. Thank you very much, Jeffrey. Much appreciated as usual. Samuel says, yes, do the American Truck Simulator. Unfortunately, American Truck Simulator isn't out yet, but I will definitely play it, when it comes out. It'll be a lot of fun, I think, to try that game out when it's out. We're just turning around here, apparently. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun once it's actually finally out, and everyone's able to play it, because that's a game that people have been waiting for a while, but I don't suspect it'll be out for a while yet, so. Sean P says there's a newer version of the K100, the Kenworth K100, where the passenger isn't there. Good to know. I'll have to take a look out for that. Darren says I can come into his world. I'm assuming he means about Minecraft, or I'm assuming. I'm not sure. Kasi says, what version of the Russian map am I using? I am using the version, I think it's 1.16, I want to say. I'd have to double check, to be honest with you, Kasi. I believe there is a new version out already. Another new version that fixes some of the issues I'm running into. Dandrew says, I'm a kid, so not offensive, but kids are good and fun. I think he's talking about, I made a comment in my Euro Truck video where I was asking about, talking about kids' voices and whatnot, and I mentioned the fact that I don't, where am I going here? Totally away from my farm. Alright, totally away from my farm. Alright, we'll take a left turn up here. And I must have mentioned the fact that I don't watch many younger YouTubers, only because the voice is a little bit too high for my liking, but it's only my personal preference. Alright. Nicholas Lent says, flashing yellow lights mean go slow down and stop, and when you go through, but in his family he says he goes faster. Yeah, some people will do that. It's different because I think we were looking at, I think I was talking about in Euro Truck how it's a bit different in terms of the light system is slightly adjusted in comparison to what I'm used to in Canada here. Because in Canada it goes like green, then yellow, then red, whereas I think in Europe it does the other way around. So I'd have to double check. I can't think of it off the top of my head now that I'm talking about it, but I'm the Farmer Gamer Boy says he likes the K100, and so does Dandrew. A lot of people like that K100. It's a nice little truck. Not quite as powerful as the 389, but still a decent truck. Jonah says, yo, yes, Iain, play on Old Ridge Farm. I guess he's talking about Old Ridge Farm after Coldborough Farm. It's definitely possible. I actually have the Old Ridge Farm. I just have not sat down and spent a lot of time playing on it yet, but it's not impossible for me to do so. So maybe that's what we'll do in the series after Coldborough. Alright, let's fold the pipe in, because we don't need the pipe out anymore. We did a little bit of forestry. Like I said, if you want to see some other style of forestry, let me know. For those people who asked for forestry on this map. Well, I tried to put it away nicely, but it just fell over. There we go. Let's turn around here. There we go. Nice. Perfect. Alright, so let's just park this up over here for the time being. And we actually have soybeans planted in that field over there, though they haven't grown yet. I have the night growth mod on, so they won't grow until I accelerate time to the next day. So that's why we're able to take out these soybeans here. No, are these soybeans? I don't even know. I have to double check now. Let's go ahead and check in here. to see what I'm pretty sure they're soybeans. Oh no, maybe they're oats. Yeah, those are definitely oats. Never mind. I had to double check there. Anyways, last comment. Let's see what we got here. Yes, Steven was the one who asked for forestry, so there you go, Steven, a little bit of forestry. So if you want some other style of forestry, let me know. I'll do my best to try and accommodate. Forestry is not really my thing, but I don't mind doing a little bit of forestry every now and then. So, anyways, folks, that'll be it for me for today. My name's Iain Robson. This has been Farming Simulator 2015, coming at you from Manchester. Catch you guys later.